You hear that music? That means our next guest, Von Miller, joins us. Von Miller, with a sack in the game, joins us on the Rude Guest Hotline. Rude's the most reliable heating and air conditioning products in the DMV. What's going on, Von?
Howdy, guys. How's it going?
Hey, man. Congratulations, pal. I know. I mean, that's a long time to go without a W. And having watched that locker room, I was kind of shocked, actually, this late in the season, that it was still that important and that exciting for the guys. So that was cool to see.
Yeah, man. It's so hard to win in the NFL. And just to go through it with these guys, man, it's been a journey. But I think that was just the locker room after the game. That was just the release, you know.
Right.
Got a lot of great coaches on this team, great players on this team. The record doesn't indicate what type of guys we got in this organization. And it was good to get a win.
I'm not asking you, I would never ask you to point fingers at anybody in individual, or even, you don't even have to say specific years, but have you been on teams in years past where when things started to go south that you started to lose guys? You don't have to pinpoint it. I'm just saying sort of in general.
I mean, we what is this week, what is it?
15 or something? Yeah.
So this is 15 weeks that I've been on Sports Junkies, and I think you guys already know the type of guy that I am. I don't even see stuff like that. Like I'm
right.
The type of outlook that I have on, the team, and the type of outlook that I have just in general. I come from an optimistic point of view, and I don't even see stuff like that.
Right.
Talking to Von Miller, Commanders edge rusher who leads the team in sacks. Listen to Von's podcast, Free Range, on the Odyssey app, or download it wherever you get your podcast. Von's brought to you by Paul Henry's Window Installation. Schedule your no-pressure free estimate today at paulhenryswindows.com, your clear home improvement choice. We've kind of talked to you about this based on where you grew up and where you played college football. What's it like dealing with the cold? And I know you dealt with it in Buffalo. We're babies here. Like when it's cold like it is right now, it's miserable.
Was it Luvu that was out there with no shirt?
I think Deron Payne had no shirt.
Was out there?
Like what's it like playing in those conditions?
Man, to be honest, like I love it. The cold just it adds an extra element into the mix. And for me, like I'm trying to get off as fast as possible. I'm anticipating snap count. And I'm initiating contact. Like, I'm delivering the blow. Guys don't want to be out there, man. Guys don't like the cold, man. And I feel like it just feeds into the type of ball that I like to play. So I just buy into it. Like, I love the cold. I'll be honest. Like, I don't like it when it's slushy out, like, on the ground. Like, because I want to be able to move and spin and jump around. Like, as long as it's not slushy on the ground, like, I love it.
Can you elaborate on that? So you try to anticipate the snap count, right? I get it. You're trying to get off the line as quick as you can, get around that edge, whatever. Having never played football, what is it? How much of it is cadence that you're listening to? How much is it that you're just staring at the football? And then how do you balance that between not wanting to jump off sides and hurt your team?
And can you see the play clock?
All of that. So how does that work?
It's all of that. It's a mixture of all of that, and it's kind of like an educated guess sometimes. But I would, if you could imagine, I know you've been in a race before, like ready, set, go.
Right.
Sometimes you don't wait for that go. Sometimes you kind of anticipate that go so you can go with it. That's all it is. I like to keep things simple.
Yep.
It's just like a race. I'm just trying to get off with the ball, not after the ball.
Right.
Of all the quarterbacks you played against, who had kind of the most confounding cadence that was tough to predict, that maybe drew you off sides the most?
You going into games, like, you kind of already know, like, what to expect in these games. I think, Aaron Rodgers, he has, a Hall of Fame cadence. Going into those games, you knew that he was going to try to draw you off sides, and he still got me a couple of times. But
can you give me his cadence? Like, what was his hut like? Give me an Aaron Rodgers.
No, it's just the raise in his voice, like hut. He does. So it's like you really don't like.
I don't know how you do it, dude. I jump off every time. I'm sure I'm wrong, but maybe I'm not. I don't remember you jumping off this year. Have they gotten you this year?
No, so just being honest, like the very first game of the season,
Yeah.
I didn't jump off sides. Dorrance jumped off sides, but I was with him. Like, so,
right.
When they called it the first time we played the Giants,
Yeah.
they were like 92 and 24 offside. So it was like I followed him, but yeah,
I got you. So that was the only time. Yeah, because I don't remember that, man. That's pretty freaking incredible. And you got another sack. That's important. So where are you now on the list again? Where are we up to?
So 136 and a half. I need two more. I need two more to get to D Ware. I need 5 more to get to Michael Strahan. Michael Strahan is really where I want to be at. That'll be 6th all time.
Right.
And so that way that'll give me a little bit of space because you got like Myles Garrett and T.J. Watt and
those guys are coming.
So that'll give me a little bit of space. So
right.
If I get to 6th, then it'll just bump me back to 7th, 8th, 9th, and I'll still be able to stay in the top 10.
Right. And where are you currently now? Like right at this moment, are you like 9th or something?
I'm 12th. I just passed
okay.
Jared Allen.
Okay.
Jared Allen for
right.
12. But it's a lot of guys stacked up. So, 2 sacks, I'll be number 9. 5 sacks, I'll be number 6.
Right.
All right, let's get into some of the particulars in this game. And I know this is not your side of the ball, but early in the season, the fan base was super excited for what they were seeing from Bill, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Against that Chargers game, had a couple touchdowns, goes for over 100 yards. Then he kind of got quiet there for a while, maybe a variety of reasons, but it was great to see Bill perform like he did yesterday. He's got some explosiveness. What have you seen throughout training camp, practices from Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt?
Me being a talent evaluator at heart, I feel like I get to see both sides of it. I get to see the type of guy he is in the locker room, and I get to see how he handles adversity, how he handles success. And I think that is a direct correlation of what he does on the football field. I truly believe you can't live double lives. Sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't. And the type of guy that we have in Bill is amazing. Like he hasn't let adversity change the type of guy he is. He hasn't let getting 100 yards or not getting 100 yards or sharing snap. He hasn't let any of that affect the type of guy that he is. And he's gonna play in this league a long time, and it's good to see him finally get some more success.
You surprised he was a 7th round pick?
Yeah, I'm surprised. That shows you AP. He got an eye for it. That's what I'm trying to get.
What about Jalen's contributions this year in his first season?
Man, it's been great. He's had some adversity too, and he's been able to fight through that too. And to be able, I think that was his 2nd return kick of the season, and he just hits it, man. You can tell if a guy's scared out there or if he's afraid. Man, he's just hitting it, man. And we got some guys on his team, man, and it's dope to see these guys, finally get some success and finally get a dub.
Joined by Von Miller, Commanders edge rusher, who's got 7 sacks on the year. You can listen to his podcast, Free Range, on the Odyssey app, or download it wherever you get your podcasts. He's brought to you by Paul Henry's Window Installation. Schedule your no-pressure free estimate today at paulhenryswindows.com, your clear home improvement choice. Just kind of on that topic, I'm intrigued because you've been around the league and you're a talent evaluator. Who was the best difference maker, kick returner, punt returner that's been a teammate of yours?
Jeez, put me on the spot like that. Back in Denver, we had a guy named Trenton Holiday. Mm-hmm. We also had a guy named Dominic Rogers-Cromartie.
Mm-hmm.
I would say those two guys were lightning in the bottle, especially Trenton Holiday. Dominic Rogers-Cromartie is Dominic Rogers-Cromartie and Keon Coleman are the 2 athletic players that I've ever played with. Like they can do just about anything on the football field. Trenton Holiday was the fastest player that I played with, and he was lightning in the bottle. His only knock is he was 5'5". You know, in that
Right.
famous Pat McAfee hit on the sideline where he like. It's like whenever you see Pat McAfee highlights, that hit will be on there where he like decleats a guy on the sideline. That was Trenton Holiday.
Wow, I got to look that up now that you mentioned that. By the way, I know you're such a student of the game and you enjoy the league. I'm sure you didn't get a chance to watch the whole thing. I mean, you're cleaning up after your game. But your impressions, I'm sure you saw highlights of what Phillip Rivers was able to do, even though they lost, to come back after 5 years. He led him to a go-ahead field goal with 37 seconds left. Didn't do anything crazy, just managed the game effectively, was a leader out there. And I thought you couldn't have asked for more.
Man, I was highly impressed with Phillip Rivers.
Right.
I wanted to see him win. Not that I have anything against Seahawks or anything like that.
Right.
It's just old man Phil, man. Like, 44 years old. He's a grandfather. Like, I wanted to see him win. Like, he did look kind of big.
He looked huge.
You gotta say that.
Yeah.
He looked like he had a vest on. He did look like he had a vest on.
Right.
But he was definitely efficient. He was sharp. He was dealing. He looked confident out there. He didn't look scared. Like, I don't think the Colts could have, asked for more. They had an opportunity to win that game versus, arguably the best team in the NFC. Like, that was, I think they are highly encouraged by Phillip Rivers' performance.
They probably gave him another.
Do you know
chance.
how many times did you sack Phillip in your career?
Yeah, that's it. Phillip gave me 17 of them.
Oh, Lord.
17, so he knew exactly.
You know that number? Is that the most?
Yeah,
What's the
that's
most? Who are the top three guys you've sacked the most?
Phillip is number one.
Miss Division.
I mean, he doesn't move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't move. I miss those days when quarterbacks were like that.
Right.
Now you got guys like Jackson Dart that, you sit there for 2 seconds, then take off. But, so Phillip Rivers, I think the Phillip Rivers, Tom Brady, Alex Smith.
Those are your big.
Played Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah, played Tom Brady a lot, with the Broncos, going against the Patriots, and played Alex Smith a lot in the AFC West.
Did Tom talk trash to you ever, or was there mutual respect? What was he like as a competitor?
No, man, Tom, he tried to soften you up, man. Like, he tried to, like, smile and, like, he tried to, like, soften you up. That's kind of what I do, too. I try to, like, be nice to guys out there. But, yeah, he'll pull you to the side. Hey, man, you're doing good, man. Like, dang.
But Phillip Rivers is not like that,
man,
right?
like,
Rivers talks trash.
Yeah, Phillip,
But he doesn't curse.
yeah, Phillip. No, he don't curse, but yeah, he got a little bit of energy behind him. But I mean, we beat the Chargers so much, like he never really talked trash to us.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But I'm wondering, though, with Brady being on your list, he had a knack for kind of avoiding the big hits. Did you ever get him with a big hit? Because sometimes he would see a guy and just go down.
Yeah, he did see ghosts sometimes. It was one play where I rushed and I like ran around. And he kind of lost track. He lost track of me, and he just started ducking. And I started on the left side I started on the left side rushing, and I like curled back around, and I ended up on the right side, and he was just ducking, and I was able to get a sack that way. So,
That's hilarious.
Tom Brady is notorious for seeing ghosts.
Yeah, I bring that up because for the most part, he tore his ACL and missed a year. He was a durable guy. He was there week in and week out. And, the fans are wondering about Jaden. From your perspective, does he need to learn to protect himself a little bit better when he's on the field?
They tried to say this with Josh Allen, too.
Bigger dude.
Like Josh, he didn't start like that. And, obviously he started in a different position as Jaden. Like, I hate making comparisons. Like, you guys know me, this is our 15th week together. I hate making comparisons.
Right.
But Jaden, all the decisions that he has made in his life have got him to this point. Like, the decisions that he's going to continue to make are going to take him to the next level. Like, we can't buy into that game of, like, trying to change his game or trying to make him slide. Like, all the decisions that he's made on the football field and off the football field has gotten him, to this point where he's at right now. So I think we just need to learn to trust him. And, nothing in life happens by coincidence, and he definitely has a bright future for sure.
Would you, if you were coaching his team and you were in charge of his team, would you play him this week? If he could play, if he was cleared by the doctors?
Yeah. So, me being where I'm at, 15 years in the league, like, I've learned to trust the players, and, sometimes when you have conversations with players, they'll say things indirectly, just by having a conversation with him. Like, you can tell if he wants to play, if he doesn't want to play.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell by the enthusiasm, like, yeah, I'll play. And you're like, nah, he fake. He don't really want to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think just, he's a pro. Like, I think, whatever discussions that he has with DQ and AP, it'll be the right ones. Marcus Mariota, he's been playing great. So whatever decisions they come with, I'm around with it.
Von, it's always fun talking to you, but it's a lot better after a win. I'm not going to lie. It's much better talking to you after a win. So why don't you get a couple more wins? And the last thing I'm going to leave you, it sounded like in the locker room afterwards that winning division games means something to you guys. Coach Quinn, I think, used the term tournament. Does perhaps having the best division in the best record in the division mean something to you guys?
I think first we can't get ahead. Like we just lost 8 games.
Right.
We won 1 game. Like, let's just knock them off one at a time. Like, let's take it 1 game at a time. This week we got a really good Eagles team. Let's figure out a way to beat these guys, and then we'll move on to the next.
All right.
They played really well versus the Raiders. I think they were 31-0 versus the Raiders. All right, let's focus on the Eagles. This should be another great win if we're able to do it, and let's just figure it out 1 game at a time.
All right, 1 game at a time.
Right,
but let's get a couple sacks. Let's get 2 in 1 game.
Man, that'll be great. 2 in 1 game. I got close yesterday.
Yep.
But yeah, 2 in 1 game would be great, man.
Hey.
Unfortunately, Jalen moves around a little bit.
That's all right. He can get him. He can get him. I got faith.
All right,
Thank you, Von.
Good
Thank
stuff.
you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys.
All right.
Von Miller up to 7 sacks this season, leading the Commanders